Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me here on USB Unaffiliated Sports Broadcast, where I cover varsity high school sports for Grantsville High School, Tooele High School, and Stansbury High School, shifting our focus to basketball as that time has arrived. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy the show. Please head over and like the Instagram page, follow it. That's where I put all the stats and updates and all the graphics to recognize these players. And be sure to get out there and support these local athletes. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for listening to Unaffiliated Sports Broadcast. Hey, today we're going to talk about Tooele Buffaloes High School basketball, the varsity team, the boys' varsity team to be exact, as they travel to Morgan for their fourth game of the season. The Buffaloes currently have a record of 1-2 on the season, while Morgan is sitting at 3-1. Tooele will be on the road today, so they'll be up there in Morgan. Let's just take a look at some of the things that Morgan has done so far this year. They appear to be pretty impressive, but they've got 33 made three-point shots. These are according to Deseret News stats, okay? 298 points on the season, and they've only allowed 198 points. So they're outscoring their opponents 298 to 198. They've got 113 rebounds, 52 assists, and 43 steals. So again, Tooele goes on the road today against what appears to be an impressive Morgan team, and they're looking to bounce back from their two-game losing streak. Tooele's offense is led by number 24, Crew Lewis, who has 42 points, 21 rebounds, and 3 assists, according to Deseret News. And number 2, Mason Heap, who has 42 points as well, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists. As a team, according to Max Preps, okay, as a team, they've made 15 three-pointers on the season. They're 60% from the free throw line, according to Max Preps, okay, and 40% from the field in general, also according to Max Preps. I think that they're a game behind on Max Preps, to be fair, but either way, that's the stats I was able to find. My personal observation, just at the game that I watched the playback on, I think second chance opportunities are critical for them, but also turnovers. I saw a lot of turnovers that I think kind of shot them in the foot, in a way. So I think coming into this game, that those are two of the key factors that I'm looking at going into this game. But I do have something for you guys, and that is an exclusive. At least I hope it's exclusive. I don't know. It's an exclusive interview with the head coach Justin Pollmann of the Tooele Buffaloes, as he kind of outlines what he's looking for, and he answers some of the questions that I have. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the interview, and that's that. Let's get into it.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? How are you?
Just living day by day, man. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad. Just trying to fill voids,
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, so hey, thank you for doing this. You're my first ever interview, I guess you could say. So apologies if it's a little rough, but
No, you're
but first thing, congratulations on the position. I know I haven't got to see you personally, but congratulations, man, for real. It's awesome to see. So I won't keep you long because I know you got a lot going on. So 6 questions. Most importantly, Hogan suffered an injury in the last game. How is he doing? And is there an expected time frame for his return?
It's been day by day. He's out tonight versus Morgan. The swelling's has gone down. The bruising is pretty gnarly right now. So our goal is to get him back by Thursday when we play Stansbury. So, I don't know, time frame wise. I'm hoping to maybe get him to do some light practice on Wednesday and be ready to go by Thursday. But I would say it's a long shot for him to even play on Thursday.
Absolutely. How is the spirits good though? Is he in good
Yeah.
spirits at least? That's good. That's good.
Yeah, we've been putting it in a nice bucket. He's been working on it ever since he heard it against Delta, and his goal is to get back. His goal was to get back today.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
So yeah, we're hoping to get back by practice Wednesday so we can go Thursday.
Right on. Absolutely. That's great news. So moving on to your matchup today, you guys are going against Morgan. Looks like they they outscored their opponents so far 298 to 198 from what I could see. And it seems to be by 3-point shooting a lot. 33 made 3-point shots. So with you guys facing a strong 3-point shooting team, what are you looking to see from your team to combat that, defend against it?
So what we want to do is we want to put pressure on them, whether it's three-quarter court or full court, so they don't get into an offensive rhythm with 30 seconds in the shot clock. I'd like for them to get their offense set up around the 20 to 25-second mark just from the pressure we give them. What we're going to do is we always play good help side defense. Same from, I learned from Nate Austin when I was at Grantsville to have a hoop man and make sure we have that backside help with the foot in the paint. We're going to shade towards Saunders, number 11 and number 1, who are their really good shooters. So we're just going to shade a couple towards them. We're going to give a step on-ball defense so that the drive and kick isn't as big of a factor. But we really just got to make sure we're taking charges off ball and giving a step so that we can contest the threes. Because from the film I've watched, you give those kids an inch and they'll strap it from like NBA 3 range. So.
Yeah, no, I just started looking into their stats this morning in preparation for all this, and I'm just like, holy cow, they shoot the ball from three a lot. So, okay, so I've seen some of your statements complimenting the effort of this team, of your team. What do you hope to see from them in order to bounce back from this in regards to just overall morale and effort and all those things?
Yeah. We need to make our free throws. We need to get to the free throw line more often. It was really disappointing to shoot a third of the free throws that Delta shot, regardless of how aggressive we were. That's some frustration that I voiced Wednesday to the officials. But when we get to the free throw line, we need to make those shots. And when we get those offensive rebounds, we're doubling teams up on offensive rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
Our effort is getting us really good looks, but we kind of, I wouldn't say panic, but we try and go up as quick as we can. And I think we need to locate the basket, maybe pump fake and go up a little more controlled. I think we missed like 7 or 8 offensive putbacks against Delta. That would have separated us to beating them by double digits versus getting 13 offensive rebounds and only scoring on 2 of those.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So that's I think that just stay aggressive, but we just need to be poised a little bit more, be able to be under control, pump fake and get to the line. So.
Okay. So this is your first year as a head coach, correct? Okay.
Yes.
I was pretty sure about that, but I wasn't 100%.
Yeah.
So with that, what is something you thought would be easy, but has been proven to be difficult, and vice versa? What's something you thought was going to be difficult that you found to be pretty easy?
I think the hard part is just keeping these kids healthy. I didn't expect to have the injuries that we do. I mean, Brock Russell was going to be a contributor. He tore his ACL. Ben McAbee was going to be our starting guard. He tore his ACL. Weston has the rolled ankle. Braxton Harrison's one of our JV guards that would have been playing varsity minutes tonight. He has a concussion. So I think the part that I didn't realize is their overall health. When I coached at Grantsville, when I coached at Stansbury, I thought our guys were pretty healthy. Unfortunately, we've had some crappy injuries at Tooele, and so far that's been the hardest part. I can't push them as hard in practice when they're still recovering. I mean, I got a Christian, my freshman who starts varsity, has tendonitis in both of his knees. Just getting healthy is probably the hardest part that I didn't expect moving into it. But I would have to say the other side of things is the parents at Tooele have been really good. I haven't really had any issues so far. I know we've only been a few games through the season, but I feel like the parents have been super supportive. The parents have been good. I thought with the way that I coach, I might rub some people the wrong way just because I mean, you've seen me coach. I'm really enthusiastic. I have a lot of passion about the game. Similar to, I mean, I model a lot of my coaching after Nate, after the way and even Peyton Dastrup for the 2 head coaches that I've coached under. And I think that's a big reason as to why we get so much energy from the team and why we have such good effort. But at the same time, you look a little nuts on the sideline. And I've had parents compliment my coaching style and tell me that the boys love me and stuff. And so I guess as long as my boys and their parents are happy, that's all that matters. Whereas I thought, I might run into some issues with that passion, if that makes sense.
No, it does. I mean, I don't know if you listened to the other episodes, but that was one of the things that I had mentioned is that, from my perspective, I think that you bring that, and I think that's a very valuable thing to bring to a team. But I also see the other side of it and how it's kind of, you know, I don't want to say derailed things, but kind of put a damper on some things.
Right.
Hold on, sorry, I'm getting a call.
Good.
Yeah, so like I totally understand that, and I'm glad that that's not a factor for you there. So that's super awesome. All right, question 5 here. One thing I like to do is highlight players that may not get it from sources other than say their family. Um, Obviously, you choose players for your team for something that you saw, but who is a player, regardless of level, who is a player that has shown you something that you did not expect?
I think a couple are some of our freshman guys, Braxton Polson and Jet Pratt. They've with our injuries, they've just never known. Am I going to JV or varsity? Am I going to freshman or sophomore? Am I playing JV or am I playing freshman? And I think the best part is them and their parents both have told me whatever you need for the program is what we're going to do. And as much as I want those kids being with their freshman class and getting the feel of how to win and how to play with that group, they've been willing to go play at the JV level where it's a lot more challenging. And they've faced some really good JV teams, and they've faced a lot of pressure. I just think between Jet and Braxton and their willingness to do whatever is asked of them, even if it's getting full court pressed by a junior that's twice their size. They've done it well, and they've done it with good attitudes. They have good body language and very good effort. And so those are two guys that I've been really impressed with, regardless of their performance on the court, because both of those kids are ballers. But I mean, you just got to be happy with two kids being willing to do whatever you ask of them.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so the last question that I got for you is every team needs a player to do the grunt work, right? The dirty work per se. Who, in your opinion, is that grunt player for your team?
That's a really hard one because I could give you 7 of them that do the dirty work. I would have to say it's Grady Simons, who is just so active on the boards.
Yeah.
Uh, has so much effort. I mean, and it's hard to just say Grady because Crew is leading our team in rebounding. Weston is great on the boards as well too. Mason is against Cyprus, against a really good team. I think he had 18 or 16 points or something like that, and he had 7 assists and 5 rebounds. They just all around. I could name at least 7 guys, but when it comes down to the guy doing the most dirty work, I would have to put it at Grady. Just getting in the trenches and getting those rebounds and fighting, getting physical, getting 4 or 5 fouls every game. But
Hey,
yeah,
you can't take them with you to the next one, anyways.
I know, right? So yeah, probably Grady in that question then.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, listen, I appreciate you doing this. Best of luck to you guys tonight. You guys playing JV and everything up there too, or is it just varsity?
Yeah, yep. We'll go all 4 levels at Morgan, and then a couple days of practice. We'll be ready for Stansbury on Thursday.
Perfect, man. Well, hey, best of luck to you guys tonight. Thank you for doing this.
Yep.
I really appreciate it, man.
Of course, dude. Thanks for doing what you do. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Kids love it. Parents love it. It's been fun to get a little more recognition out in Tooele County for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I mean, I think there's a lot of talent out here. Obviously it's spread around between the 3 schools. If we could make one super high school, we'd probably be pretty awesome. But, it's spread around, and I think that there's just a lot of good players that don't get the publicity that, some other players would. And I don't know. It's the least I could do. And my kids are all getting older, so I'm bored.
Cool, dude. Keep doing it. We appreciate it.
All right, man. Well, thank you. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Okay, well, that's going to wrap it up. Hey, big shout out to Coach Pollmann. Thank you for doing the interview with us. That was our first ever interview, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Good luck to the Tooele Buffaloes as they travel to Morgan, who's 3-1, and they look to bounce back from their 2-game losing streak. Good luck to you guys. Hopefully, we're covering a win, and can't wait to see what you guys do. As always, guys, please take care of yourself. We'll talk to you later. Thank you for listening to USB Unaffiliated Sports Broadcast. I hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to get over there to Instagram and share this stuff. We also have a Facebook page if you're interested in that side of it. But get out there and share this stuff to support these local athletes. That's what it's all about. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed the show. The podcast is available on Spreaker, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and probably places I'm not even aware of. So be sure to get out there, like, follow, and share that stuff, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.